everyone. Welcome to St Mary's. It's Saturday, the 17th of September. Yesterday we had a wedding. Lovely wedding it was too. But the strange sound was at the end, because when we came out, the bells were ringing, but they were half muffled, as they have been this week, because of course it's the week of National Mourning. The couple were very happy to have that, but it was a strange sound to hear that half muffled sound instead of the kind of joyous ringing that you get at the end of a wedding. And this morning at 10 o'clock, we're filming about 9:15, so we're going to be quick. The Ancient Society of College Youths are coming to ring. We often get guest ringers, and they're doing a peal, which is 3 hours, and that will be in memory of Her Majesty. So again, you'll hear the bells ringing for 3 hours. So if you like bells, come closer to Church Street. If you don't, keep your distance. For 3 hours, you'll have that half-muffled peal. It's quite a strange, haunting sound, really. On Sunday, we have a service, as many churches do, throughout the land for Her Majesty, a commemorative service at 6 o'clock here at St Mary's. And that's for both our churches in the benefice. It'll be a kind of more public, we can say less intimate service than the service of reflection that we held in both our churches on Friday evening, the day after Her Majesty died. And there'll be hymns, there'll be a commendation in which we'll commend her to God. In fact, what we're doing, as most parish churches will be doing throughout the country, is playing our part in that process of the beginning of laying Her Majesty to rest at the funeral the next day. But tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, at 11 o'clock, our main service, we've got a baptism. Life goes on. You may remember in a previous talk I mentioned that the Queen died on the 8th of September, which in the church is the feast day of the birth of the Blessed Virgin Mary, birth and death. Again, we have birth and death. Life goes on. We can still celebrate. Despite the uncertainties of our lives, a new Prime Minister, a new government, effectively, great uncertainty and worry about the cost of living, and uncertainty too about the shape and nature of the new royal family, we can still celebrate. And the child's name is Isabel. Well, you think that's nice, but of course Isabel is simply, in this case, slightly French or Italian, Spanish version, I should say, Spanish version of Elizabeth. And Elizabeth is, of course, a biblical name, a Hebrew name, and it means consecrated to God. So that's my sermon sorted out for tomorrow morning for the baptism. But it also reminds us of our Queen, who consecrated her life to the nation and the Commonwealth, to her duty. Perhaps it enables us to think again of how we may dedicate our lives to what we know to be good and right and just.